भजस्व परमेष्टिनं तद्गुणाश्रयया भक्त्या भजनीयपदाम्बुजं तस्मात् त्वं सर्वभावेन भजस्व परमेष्टिनं तद्गुणाश्रयया भक्त्या भजनीयपदाम्बुजं. Word to word translation. Tasmat, therefore, Tvam, you, Devahuti, Sarvabhavena, with loving ecstasy, Bhajasva, worship, Paramestinam, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Tat Guna, the qualities of the Lord, Ashrayaya, connected with, Bhaktya, by devotional service, Bhajaniya, worshipable, Padambujam, whose lotus feet. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. My dear mother, I therefore advise that you take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, for His lotus feet are worth worshipping. Accept this with all devotion and love, for thus you can be situated in transcendental devotional service. Purport. The word Paramestinam is sometimes used in connection with Brahma. Paramesti means the Supreme Person. As Brahma is the Supreme Person in the universe, Krishna is the Supreme Personality in the spiritual world. See here, he is not saying me. He is saying that Paramesti. You worship that Paramesti. So from the scriptures we know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality in the spiritual world. Lord Kapiladeva advises his mother that she should take shelter of the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, because it is worthwhile. Taking shelter of demigods, even those in the highest positions like Brahma and Shiva, is not advised herein. One should take shelter of the Supreme Godhead. Sarvabhavena means in all loving ecstasy. Bhava is the preliminary stage of elevation before the attainment of pure love of Godhead. It is stated in Bhagavad Gita, Buddha Bhava Samanvitaha. One who has attained the stage of Bhava can accept the lotus feet of Lord Krishna as worshipable. This is also advised herein by Lord Kapila to his mother. Also significant in this verse is the phrase Tad Gunashrayaya Bhaktya. This means that discharging devotional service unto Krishna is transcendental. It is not material activity. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. Those who engage in devotional service are accepted to be situated in the spiritual kingdom. Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. They at once become situated in the transcendental kingdom. Devotional service in full Krishna consciousness is the only means for attaining the highest perfection of life for the human being. This is recommended herein by Lord Kapila to his mother. Bhakti is therefore nirguna, free from all tinges of material qualities. Although the discharge of devotional service appears to be like material activities, it is never saguna or contaminated by material qualities. Tad Gunashrayaya means that Lord Krishna's transcendental qualities are so sublime that there is no need to divert one's attention to any other activities. His behavior with the devotees is so exalted that a devotee need not try to divert his attention to any other worship. It is said that the demoniac Putana came to kill Krishna by poisoning him. But because Krishna was pleased to suck her breast, she was given the same position as his mother. Devotees therefore pray that if a demon who wanted to kill Krishna gets such an exalted position, why should they go to any other than Krishna for their worshipful attachment? There are two kinds of religious activities, one for material advancement and the other for spiritual advancement. By taking shelter under the lotus feet of Krishna, one is endowed with both kinds of prosperity, material and spiritual. Why then should one go to any demigod? Very nice, amazing. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjanashalaakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Namavam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavati Paschyatyate Satarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasati Gaur गौरभक्तवृन्दा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताकस्वामिनिति नाम्ने नमाचार्यपादाय निताय कृपाप्रदायिने गौरकथाताम्ने। So the significant words here are Parameshtinam Sarvabhavena Tad Gunashrayaya. So Parameshtinam means Lord Kapila Deva is telling to Mother Devhuti, you concentrate all your mind upon the lotus feet of that Parameshtinam, means supreme of everyone. And we know from Bhagavad Gita, Aham Sarvasya Prabhava Matta Sarvam Pravattate. And also in the Bhagavad Gita, in many places, he said that Aham Bija Pradapita. Matta Parataram Nanyat Kinchidasti Dhananjaya. There is nothing beyond me. Even Kinchid, even small amount is also not there. I am the ultimate. If you find who is the greatest, who is the greatest, who is the greatest, you will find me only. So that Parameshtinam. So in the material world, we should not be concluding that Brahma is the ultimate, Brahma is the supreme, so let me take shelter of Brahmaji. No, we have to take the overall picture, both material and spiritual worlds. Then you will find Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, where Brahma, Lord Brahmaji itself said in Brahma Samhita, Golokanamni nijadhamni talecha tasya devi mahesha haritamu shute shutetu te te brahma hridaya vittaschayena govindamati purusham tamaham bhajami. So to that Govinda, whose abode is the topmost, Goloka, and we underneath only Devidam, Maheshadam, Haridam, all are one by one underneath his abode only. So to that topmost supreme Godhead, I offer my humble obeisances. Lord Brahmaji is glorifying. And also Lord Shiva is glorifying that Aradhananam Sarvesham Vishnu Aradhanam Param. So out of all Aradhana, Vishnu Aradhana only topmost. And also in the Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, he said that Harim Vina Mrutimna Taranti. So you cannot escape Mrityu without taking shelter of Hari. So he is not claiming the greatness of himself also. And he also said in the Rudra Gita, and he also said in the Srimad Bhagavatam 8th canto, in the Mohini incarnation, when he bewildered, when Mohini Murti bewildered Lord Shiva himself, Lord Shiva was so much pleased. This is my Lord. I am expansion of him, but still he can bewilder me also. What to speak of ordinary people? So this is my Lord. He is saying that he is so much happy with his Lord, claiming that he is master. Vishnu or Krishna, he is his master. So when Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva are telling that Krishna is the supreme, why should we go to take the shelter of Brahma and Shiva? They are giving permission. They are giving us the route. They are giving all the evidences, reasons to go to Krishna. So there is no need of going to Brahma and Shiva. And they don't get offended at all, because they are saying that Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami, Bhajami, Bhajami. They themselves are worshipping. So we don't need to worry that they will be offended if we worship only Vishnu or Krishna. So that is clear. And coming to the second paragraph, in Sarvabhavena, in all loving ecstasy. So whoever Buddha Bhava Samanvita, who is very intelligent, very smart, very expert in knowledge, they will take shelter of Krishna only, nothing else. Not like mundane Gnani yogis, or not Gnani yogis, Gnanis, not like that. But a real Gnana yogi, he knows that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Buddha Bhava Samanvita, only Lord Mamevaye Prapadyante. Krishna said that if you want to come out of this material entanglements, it's not that easy. But if you say, Mamayeveye prapadyante maya metam tarantite, easily you can cross this maya. He said that. So, any intelligent person can easily understand these words of Krishna and take shelter of the Supreme Lord Krishna only. And seeing the third paragraph, Tad Gunashrayaya. So that Lord Krishna's transcendental qualities are so sublime. How much means if anyone gets attracted even a fraction of second, they will be elevated to the topmost position, though they are demons, though they are atheistic people, though they have ill-natured, though they have material attachments, doesn't matter. Krishna will protect them. Krishna will make them prosper. Suppose if you want only material prosperity, that's fine. Adho idda chaturvidha bhajante mam jana sukritino ajna adho jignasratati gnani cha bhartashava. Even you have, or akama sarva kama moksha kama mudarati tivrena bhakti yogena yacheta purusham. Even we have material desires, even we have desires for liberation, even we don't have any other desire. So what we have to do? We have to take shelter of that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna only. Tad Gunashrayaya. And also, even any kind of person, they will get both material and spiritual benefits. There is a beautiful verse in the third canto. Aho bakiyam stanakalakutam jigamsaya payadapya satvi लेबे गतिं दात्र उचितां ततोऽन्यं कं वा दयालु शरणं व्रजेम. See the last line. Kam va dayalu sharanam vrajema. Who else is more merciful to take shelter of? That is what it is said in this last line also. By taking shelter under the lotus feet of Krishna, one is endowed with both kinds of prosperity, material and spiritual. Why then should one go to any demigod? Not only demigod, no, any other incarnation is also not that pleasing. We are hearing in the Krishna book, in the recent chapters, when we are Trinavata pastime, when we are seeing all these pastimes, Damodar Leelas, so they are more enchanting, more relishable. Even various incarnations, various demigods are also attracted to these pastimes. So when they are pacifying us, both materially and spiritually, why should we go to any other personality? Just take shelter of the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna. And also these lines are emphasized by Bhishma Pitamaha in his Bhishma Stuti. Today, on this auspicious Bhishma Panchika period, we will go through the same verses with the same mood Bhishma Pitamaha is glorifying. Let me share my screen. So, what in the Lord Kapila Deva, in that purport, what he said? Paramestinam. Take shelter of that lotus feet of Supreme Lord, not anyone else. Here also Bhishma Pitamaha is saying the same. Iti matirupa kalpita vitrushna bhagavati satvata pungave vibhuni swasukam upagate kvachit vihartum prakrutim upeyushayat bhava prevaha. See, iti matir upakalpita vitrushna. This mind is always going here and there, focusing on different topics, different subjects, different desires, and different duties. But Bhishma Pitamaha is saying that let me now invest all my mental activities like thinking, feeling, willing, everything on the lotus feet of a powerful Lord Sri Krishna only. And why? Because he is always self-satisfied. And he always enjoys transcendental pleasure. Even when he comes to this material world also, he is always in he self-satisfied, Atma Rama. So to that Supreme Lord only let me invest all my thinking, not to get distracted to any different subjects. Very beautiful. He is not saying he is giving clarity to which personality, whose the personality, color, complexion, his dress, everything he is mentioning. So no confusion whether whom Srila Bhishma Pitamaha is glorifying, that personality, complete details are mentioned clearly. त्रिभुवनकमलं तमालवर्णं रविकरगौरवराम्बरं दधाने वपुरलककुलावृताननाब्जं विजयसखेरतिरस्तु मे नवद्या त्रिभुवनकमलं तमालवर्णं. So what is the complexion of Lord Krishna? Tamala Varna. So he has appeared in a bluish color of tamal tree. And his body attracts Tribhuvana, means all three planetary system people. So he is so attracted. We saw in the Mohini Murti incarnation how Lord Shiva was hankering. Mother Parvati is standing next to him, but he is not scared. He was so much attracted. He left everything. He was so much captivated. He is running behind. So his features, his activities, his body, everything is attracted to all three planetary systems. And may his glittering yellow dress and his lotus face covered with paintings of sandalwood pulp be the object of my attraction, and may I not desire fruity results. So he is praying that I want to complete attention. I want to be immersed in that beautiful features, in the meditation of that face, transcendental lotus face, whose face is decorated with various paintings of sandalwood pulp. So we should also be that aspiration, be the object of my attraction. We should not get attracted to any other pleasures. Only this attraction we should have. Yedi duragarajo vidhumravishva कचलुलितश्रमावार्यलङ्कृतास्ये मम निशितशरैर्विभिद्यमाना त्वचिविलसत्कवचेस्तु कृष्ण आत्मा. On the battlefield, Krishna, this is beautiful description. In the Chaival rasa, so his rasa is, there are 12 kinds of rasas, right? 5 are primary and 7 are secondary. So in the secondary, one of the rasas is Chaivalry. Bhishma Pitamaha got attracted to that bhava when Krishna is standing, holding, we'll see, his flowing air, when with force he is coming to kill Bhishma Pitamaha, taking the chariot wheel. So at that time he is describing the beauty of Krishna, the flowing air of Lord Krishna, ashen due to the dust raised by the hoofs of the horses. And because of his labor, beads of sweat wetted his face. See, beads of sweat wetted his face. All these decorations, intensified by the wounds dealt by my sharp arrows, were enjoyed by him. Let my mind thus go unto Sri Krishna. So Acharyas in the purport itself, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Acharya, he is the most rasika in his purports, in his explanations. He used to give that when even a husband hurts a wife during their dealings, how the wife enjoys that. Here Lord Sri Krishna is enjoying the arrows that are piercing into the body and blood is oozing out. Still Krishna is enjoying Bhishma Pitamaha's arrows. So in that arrows, Bhishma Pitamaha is seeing much beauty. So Krishna is the supreme father. Nothing will hurt him. Rather, with his dealing with his devotees will give him more and more pleasure only. So he is not having the material body. Everything is transcendental. So how we can give pain to the transcendental? He is nirguna, means his senses are transcendental. So like that, all these Krishna is enjoying, and Bhishma Pitamaha is also enjoying his enjoyment, his beauty. Sapati sakhivacho nishamya madhye nija parayor palayoratam niveshya Stitavati parashainikayurakshna hrutavati patha sakheratirmamatstu. So when Krishna to the battlefield of Kurukshetra, everyone's lifespan is reduced just by his merciful glance. Here, the lifespan is reduced means that is also mercy only. Why? Because the lifespan is reduced not in this life. Millions of lifetimes lifespan is reduced means they are getting moksha just by his merciful glance. It's not Krishna is killing them like an ordinary means. No, he is giving the shortening of lifespans so that they will not need to take again birth. That much mercy he is showing to the adharma side people also, because his presence is absolute. It will cause all good fortune to any kind of person. That is the... So let my mind be fixed upon that great merciful Krishna. Bhishma Pitamaha is saying. Vyavahita prutana mukam nirikshya swajanavadad vimukshya dosha buddhya kumatin maharadatma vidyayayas charanarati paramasya tasya mestu. So, see here, don't confuse. When Arjuna was seemingly polluted by ignorance, seeing all the opposite party, Lord eradicated by giving this Bhagavad Gita. So, may his lotus feet always remain the object of my attraction. Svanigamam apahaya mat pratiknam rutam adhikattumavapluto ratasta dhrutarata charano bhayachaladkur haririva hantumibham gatottariya. See, fulfilling my vow and sacrificing his own promise, he got down from the chariot, took up its wheel, and ran towards me hurriedly. Just as a lion goes to kill an elephant, he even dropped his outer garment on the way. It is so beautiful scene to see. We can see a lot of reciprocations in this particular moment. Krishna is, in this particular incident itself, Krishna is revealing so many. Kaunteya pratijanehi name vakta pranashyati. Vipram bhavati dharmatma sasvachantam nigacchati. So he is saying that you declare, Arjuna, my devotee will never perish. He may fail in promises, just like here. He said that he will never lift any weapon in the Kurukshetra war. But if his devotees gives any promise, he will make sure that his promise will never go in vain. Here he is saying that when Krishna broke his own promise and he is coming with a lot of, that shows his affection towards both Arjuna and Bhishma Pitamaha. So why? Because Bhishma Pitamaha has a desire to see Krishna carrying the weapon, which is against his own oath. So Bhishma Pitamaha is a pure devotee. He wants to prove the greatness of Krishna to the whole world, and Krishna wants to reciprocate to the desire of his pure devotee Bhishma Pitamaha. So externally it shows that he is rescuing Arjuna, but internally he is satisfying the desire, because his pure devotee wants to show how great his own Lord is. So this is the sweet relation between Bhishma Pitamaha and Arjuna. श्री सीतविशिखहतो विशीर्णदंशः शतज परिप्लुत आततायिनो मे प्रसभम् अभिशसारमद्वधात्तं स भवतु मे भगवान् गतिर्मुकुन्दा. So that Lord Sri Krishna be my ultimate destination. We should also have this, not any other higher planets or this attraction, that attraction. So he should be my ultimate destination, not anyone else. It may be in the thoughts also, like Prahlad Maharaj, even you send me there to the hell, I should always glorify you. I should always be in your thoughts only. That kind of destination we should aspire. Okay, on the battlefield he charged me as if angry because of the wounds dealt by my sharp arrows. His shield was scattered and his body was speared with blood due to the wounds. Vijaya Rata Kutumba Atatatri Drutahaya Rasmini Tachriye Kshaniye Bhagavati Ratirastu me mumushur yamiha niriksha hatagata swarupam. So here I concentrate my mind upon the chariot driver of Arjuna, who stood with a whip in his right hand and a bridle rope in his left, who was very careful to give protection to Arjuna's chariot by all means. Those who saw him on the battlefield of Kurukshetra attained their original forms after death. So all these great personalities, all these devotees, they got their original forms. In the Kurukshetra war, not ordinary people are there. There are many personal associates of Krishna are there, many demigods are there. So they got, whoever has some roles, specific roles of management, they went back. And here attain their original forms means either Shantarasa, Dasyarasa, Sakyarasa, Vatsalarasa. So everyone went back to their Swarupas. That kind of liberation Krishna gave. To that Supreme Lord my mind will be always focused. And this particular verse is very specific. It mixes with the Gopi Bhav. Lalita Gati Vilasa Valguhasa Pranaya Nirikshana Kalpitorumana Krutamatnu Krutavatya Unmadanda Prakrutin Magan Kilayasya Gopavatva. So after the rasa dance is over, how Lalita and all these Sakhis got maddened due to separation, and because they were so much attracted with the loving smiles and motions of love. So they were, all these gopis were so much maddened. To that Lord Sri Krishna, let my mind be fixed upon Lord that Sri Krishna. So he was only in this particular verse we will see that how the gopis are maddened upon this Sri Krishna, and they used to imitate whatever the activities Krishna has done. Muni Gana Rupavarya Sankulenta Sadasi Yudhishthara Rajasuya Yesham Arhanam Upapeta Ikshaniyo Mama Drushi Gochara Yesha Viratma. So in the Rajasuya sacrifice, everyone unanimously agreed Lord Krishna is the supreme worshipper. He is the elite man. He deserves all the worships. He is the most exalted personality of Godhead. So that Supreme Lord, who was agreed, accepted by all great sages, rishis, great personalities, heavenly people, everyone. So I want to, he personally was there in that sacrificial arena, Bhishma Pitamaha. So he is recollecting that Supreme Lord, and he is offering obeisances, and he is praying that he should be his objective. And this is the last verse. Tamimam ahamajam sharira bhajam hrudi hrudi सृष्टितमात्मकल्पितानां प्रतिदृशमिव नैकदारकमेकं समधिगतोऽस्मि विधूतवेदमोहा. See, now I can meditate with full concentration upon that one Lord Sri Krishna. So when we are recollecting the past times, either Damodar Leela or any other childhood pastimes or any other Leelas, this is the benefit. We can meditate with full concentration even at the time of death. At the time of death, no senses will work. We cannot bring back our mind. But when we are practicing all these Leelas, automatically we don't need to force. Like gopis, of course we cannot go to that level, but by practice, abhyasatiyena kaunteya, you can control your mind, you can easily tune your mind. Here Bhishma Pitamaha is saying that by recollecting all those pastimes, all that, now I am able to meditate with full concentration. He is saying that now present before me, because now I have transcended the misconceptions of duality in regard to his presence in everyone's heart. Even in the hearts of mental speculators, he is in everyone's heart. The sun may be perceived differently, but the sun is one. So like that, we can also meditate upon only Sharanam Vraja. Only Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. Krishna said that just no need of any other Surya Puja, demigod Puja, Durga Puja, Kali Puja, any other puja we don't need to do. Prabhupada said to his disciples in many letters, your mind will flicker, means they will deviate, distract. So let's better focus only on the lotus feet of Lord Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, as Kapila Bhagavan is saying in this purport, and Bhishma Pitamaha is glorifying that Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna. I'm very sorry, I'm not able to stop.
Beautiful. We are showered. We loved it.
Thank you so much, Mataji. We want to keep listening to you the entire day. Thank you so much. This nectar.
That is the glory of Bhishma Stuti. It is extremely beautiful, very sweet, very rasika, very nice, very transcendental. And yeah, with this, we will conclude today's session by praying to Bhishma Pitamaha to shower his mercy, because he doesn't have kids. That's the reason we celebrate Bhishma Panchika. So that because we are taking the role of his kids and we are offering Tarpana, we are following Bhishma Panchik Vrata, so that if Bhishma Pitamaha's blessings are there, he is very dear to the Supreme Lord. We will go back to Godhead very easily, though it is very difficult to attain. Okay, with that mood and with that aspirations of Bhishma Pitamaha, we will be blessed. Okay, we will chant 3 times Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and Narsim Bhagavan prayers, and then Vaishnava Pranam Mantra. Okay, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama
Rama Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama
Rama Hare.
Let's offer our humble obeisances to Narsim Bhagwan. Ukram Veeram Mahavishnim Jwalantam Sarvatomukham Narasimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrutyum Namamyaham. Narsim Bhagwan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namah. वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की जय, ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल. हरे कृष्णा.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.